Hey guys, it's Kristen. So it is September 20th, 2022, and I have felt just extreme energy today. I wanted to make a video so bad last night. I had so much things going on, especially this weekend. Last night it was just so much going on and I couldn't do the video. So I'm doing the video right now, and obviously it's not the timing that I wanted to do. I tried to get the lighting correctly, but I am dealing with whatever I'm dealing with, and that is fine. I had to be in the closet today because obviously it's 99 degrees here in Oklahoma, and I am not going to go outside in the 99-degree weather right now because it's fucking hot. And I didn't want to go in the other rooms and things like that because my kids are about to be picked up from daycare, and I just don't want to be disturbed. And I just wanted to, this is the only place. So this is what you got. This is what you got here today. So I am, sorry again, once again, didn't make a video last week. And I know I've just been in this weird cycle and this kind of just going through these weird things that are coming up, especially just mental things, especially for myself. And there's just a lot going on right now. And, with 6 planets retrograde right now, which is, and then Mars, it goes retrograde at the end of next month. It's just tiring. I can feel how tired I am and not really wanting to do anything. But, at the same time, I have actually been more active and more into things right now than I have been in many, many years. I started my dance classes again. I've been going to dance a lot. I'm actually going to 2 dance classes tonight here in about like an hour and a half. And I've been going to the gym. So yeah, I've been going to the gym, and I've been doing that quite often. And I'm just trying to get myself more into a better routine for myself, for my health. And I'm having to learn to kind of get rid of things that are not good for me. Obviously, what I love is, soda and things like that. But, soda is not good for me. Obviously, a bunch of sugar, and I love sugar. I love sugar, but I need to get rid of it. Honestly, I need to get rid of it. And what else? Carbs. I love carbs. I love them. That's why I'm not skinny. I love carbs and sugar. But sometimes it's okay to indulge. I'm Taurus moon, so I like to snack a lot. I will snack. And, I also have like certain meals that I will constantly eat for months on end, and then I'm done with it. So it's kind of weird, but, whatever. Anyways, 6 planets retrograde. Mars goes retrograde at the end of next month. It's a time where everybody is being very kind of slow, not wanting to do anything. And it is so weird because this is more of like a almost chaos moment of there is so much going on in people's lives that it's just bam, 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 bam. You know what I mean? And, it could be good or it could be bad. It depends on the person. It depends on what's going on in their life. But right now, I'm doing very good. I'm actually, I'm going, like I said, I'm going back to dance. I'm going to the gym. It's something that I haven't done in many years. I have been, extremely just lethargic, sick, just not wanting to do anything, and this is like the first time in my life that I have just been wanting to do something for myself and be my own person and like basically be my own authority, because actually all my life, I've just been told what to do and, how I should be. And that goes for everybody in my life. And I'm not saying that all the people in my life have been doing that are bad. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that, I've never been really the authority of my own self ever in my life. So that's what I am trying to do. Um, I've worked through a lot of trauma the last few months. So now it's kind of more of me. And that's really kind of, when, Mars, it's just when my Mars went, I think my Mars went into Gemini. Yeah, Mars into Gemini and my 12th house. So obviously, just a lot of things within myself, bad habits, shadow side, dark things, all those things are coming up and I'm having to deal with them. And this is, like I said, the first time in my life that I have just also wanted to look into myself be the best person now that I can be, and hopefully I can help a lot of people. And I know I have a long ways to go. I mean, I'll always have to learn. And that's the thing is I just I just don't want to like act like I'm like a god or something, or that like I know I can't save the world, and I know I can't save people. I can give my advice and my opinions, and I can give my knowledge of what I have from what has happened to me. But I I've learned that I can't save people and save the world because, you know, a lot of the times I will think, "Oh, like I can save the world. I can save a lot of people." And I wish I could do that. I really do. Because I really do care a lot about people. But right now, people are so just this or that, and that's it. And isolated, COVID made people more isolated, not wanting to go out, not wanting to do anything or conversate with people or get to know other people. And it's sad to me. I just think it's really sad that, you know, that we're kind of in this situation here. And I know things are going to change because obviously with Age of Aquarius, this is going to be a new world. And with a lot of like communities, because we do need people. We do need people in our lives. And right now is the time to have those people in your life, because the people that you have in your life right now is the ones that are going to help you get through what's going to happen here when Mars goes retrograde here in the end of next month. And Aries goes into 0 degrees, which is a transit of war. We don't really know what's going to exactly happen and what is going to be put out. I do know that it's so hard to talk about because, one, I don't want to be, kicked off. But nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to speak the truth. And obviously, the CV shot, they're coming out with a new one. And I advise not to do that, not to take it. But you can do what you want. My opinion is don't take it. Because it's death. And anyone who took that CV shot, doesn't matter what it was, one shot, two shots, four shots, whatever. If you do your research on the CDC website, they had put on there that there was multiple things that they put on there. And then they secretly took off and never mentioned it, especially with these spike proteins that don't stay in your body. But research has found out that it does stay in your body and it's not coming out. Also, with the changing DNA, it does change your DNA. And there's one or two other things on there. I should have done my research before that, but you can go ahead and look if you would like. And right now, there's about anybody who has gotten the shot is about now 16% of those people have died. My great aunt and uncle died. My mom died. You know, I did everything I could to get my mom to not get that shot. She didn't want to take it. But what do you do? What do you do when you have leukemia? And the only thing is her bone marrow transplant was the only thing that could save her. But for her to get it, she had to take the shot and the booster. I did everything I could. I tried to reach out to the governor. I reached out to the health department, the highest department for the health in Oklahoma. And all they said was that it's the doctor's decision and that they can't do anything. What do you do? What do you do when you're in a life and death situation? And now all you got is death or death. My mom was already at 5% she was right there for her remission. They just wanted a little bit more for her to get her bone marrow transplant, but they were in the process of getting her to get her bone marrow transplant. So she went and got the shot. And 2 weeks later, 2 weeks, her numbers doubled. Got the booster. And she declined quickly. Very quick. And there's research on there actually on the, like I said, go do your research, please. I think it's on the regular government website, but it's about the shot. And it talks about people that have cancer to not take it because it will kill them. You're giving them something that is already going to lower their immune system when their immune system is already low. You know, where's the accountability for these doctors? For these doctors that aren't doing their own research. You know, there are good doctors out there. I know there are. I haven't met any. Well, I met one, but I really have not met any good doctors. I've been to multiple doctors. I've had multiple antibiotics and things that have happened to me with my health. And I know very, very well about the healthcare system. Because, like I said before, I have been a patient in the healthcare system since I was about 15 years old. I also worked in the healthcare system for about 8 years. And they don't care about you. Insurance doesn't give a fuck. Most doctors and nurses now don't give a fuck. I will give credit to the doctors and nurses who saved my life when I had septic shock and double pneumonia in 2019 after my surgery for endometriosis and PCOS. It just wasn't my time to go. I still have stuff to do here, obviously. Apparently I have things to do here still. But there is, if anybody is wondering, especially if you have gotten the CV shot, there are doctors right now, and you could probably maybe find a few in your state if you have a research. You got to research this. But even they got some in Texas that are trying to get as much of the protein, spike protein, out of your body because it is not coming out of your body. It is staying in your body. That's why we're seeing so many people dying. We're seeing athletes dying that have just been healthy for years. Dead. People dying in their fucking sleep. Dead. And they're in their 30s or 20s. I just don't know how to wake people up to see what's going on here. Really. Look and see what's going on. And if you want to look, here we go on YouTube. We got Dr. John Campbell here at UK Doctor, who is doing research, who has been doing research on what's going on. And you can listen to him, and you can make your own opinion on whether or not you want to keep believing that all of this is a conspiracy. Oh no, nothing's going to happen to me. I can only help so many people. And this video may be fucking taken off because of what I'm saying. Because this is not, this isn't part of what the other side believes in or thinks. But you know what? I don't give a fuck. Because this is what's going on. This is what's happening here. Wake up. And with that, that's all I gotta say. When we go Mars retrograde at the end of next month, there are gonna be things, truth, shattered reality. And they're gonna come out with another shot. Because they're gonna try to scare people. And they're gonna come out with this other shot. Anybody who thinks Big Pharma is good, they don't give a fuck about people. They just want money and power. They want people sick. That makes them more money. You know, I used to believe these doctors whenever they told me that, oh, you have this injury, because I have 2 bulge discs in my L4 and L5. I have disc degenerative disease. Also have osteoarthritis in my back. I also have a few bulge discs in my neck. And there are other things going on with that, cause like pain in my arms to my hands, sciatica, pain like that, endometriosis, PCOS. I know very, very well about having health problems. And these doctors just didn't care. Just didn't, oh, here's antibiotics. Oh, just try this. Oh, just do that. Do people know? Do people know that these big pharmas, they have drug reps that come in, talk to the doctor. They pay for their food. They pay for whatever the fuck that, for them to try to get in, to get the doctor to prescribe people that medication. And guess what? Anytime that doctor gives that, prescribes that medication to the patient and the patient gets the medication from the pharmacy, that doctor got paid for that. I have so many fucked up stories of what I've seen in the healthcare system when working in the healthcare system. I don't know what to tell people. And really, we're going to come to a point where, like, if you don't know how to survive, then you're not going to make it. If you can't do chaos, you're not going to make it. Because this is going to be the most chaotic 6 months. And then you may think that something's going to happen, that this thing that you're thinking is going to happen, or that thing you think is going to happen, and it doesn't happen. Could happen. I've really just been going through so many things that are coming up in my life right now, especially after my mom passed away. It's been really hard to, like, be okay with that, because the hardest thing for me is, especially now, is just letting go of people in my life that no longer deserve to be in my life, because I'm growing and I'm changing and I'm becoming a different person than I was even last week. And a lot of people usually don't like whenever you're growing and you're becoming a better person and you're getting somewhere where you really want to be, because a lot of people like to see you down. I'm not saying everybody, but there are people that definitely want to see you not succeed. in this life. And this is the time right now that you push yourself and you do what you feel like you're going to do. If you don't know what you want to do, try to meditate. See if anything comes through. Or just try something. Something creative, or, art or painting. And, what I've been doing, obviously, is I have grown up with certain values in my life. And I have been told, oh, this is what you should be doing. Because I was in Baptist church. It's like, oh, if you do this, this, or this, you're going to hell. So you need to be like this or this or this. And growing up, you get taught certain things, especially in school too. In school, that's how they corrupt. That's how they corrupt us in school. I never really did good in school. Because really, inside, I have already felt that something is not right. What is the point? I could teach myself certain things that I'm interested in that I could do. College is a fucking fraud. I mean, there are certain things like electricians. You could go training. Why do you have to go to college for that? You could go sit there, and I know they do have training for, electricians, but I'm saying for other jobs, why do you have to go through all of these 2 years of college and this and that? I get it for doctors and nurses and things like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about other things. Why would you need to go to school for that? You would just have somebody train you and show you, and you can start learning and doing it yourself. But it's all about money. It's all about corruption. It's all about how corporations, banks, these elites want us in a certain way. And a lot of people now are seeing through this and understanding that they had wasted their time, especially in college. And maybe, people may not feel this way, but now you have debt. If the Democrats really fucking cared about your debt and college debt, they would have done it already. They would have gotten rid of it already. If they really cared about abortion rights, they would have done it already. If they really cared about the LGBTQ community, they would have signed it already. But guess what? Oh, we'll do that after the votes in the election. If they felt it was that important to them, they would have done it. They don't care. Neither side cares. There's going to be a part of this country that is going to fall away from the system because it's no longer working. Just look around and see what's going on. It's no longer working. A lot of people can feel that, and they're getting anxiety, and a lot of us are feeling this and feeling off. And I just want to say is just sit and ask yourself some questions. And here is what I've done. And this may not help you, but this is what helped me. All the values and things that I got taught growing up of how I should be and what I should do. You don't realize how much you're living your life and not in the way that you actually want to, because you've been trained to think and do certain things. Like as a woman, get taught is get married. You need to get married. You need to have kids. Hurry up. You need to get married and have kids. And I would never regret having my children at all. I just think I would have thought differently a little bit if I would have had the spiritual awakening and dark night of the soul going on before all of this. But there's a reason I'm going through this right now, because I have to be going through this right now to learn something in this time here. I threw all of that away. I put all of the values that I've learned, everything that I've learned, throw it away. And you literally just have yourself. Nothing but yourself. And you ask yourself these questions of, who am I? What do I like? What do I love? What are my passions? Or what do I really want to do with my life? Ask yourself any questions of anything. And hopefully that you can get that answer right there. But sometimes you have to work in your sacral chakra to try to get that intuition and understanding of what you need to do or how you need to do something, or whatever questions or concerns or anything you're trying to learn for yourself. If you're feeling that anxiety and confusion going on. But this is also a time, like I said, is to get up, get up off your couch, get up off your couch and go do something. Just go do something. And people will say, oh, well, this, that, and the other. Oh, I don't have any money. I don't have a car. I don't have this. I don't have that. Well, who figure it out? Figure it out. Just go out and see what happens. You never know. You never know you never know. But when you're sitting on the couch and you're just fucking walking around the house or doing fucking nothing on your fucking phone, you're missing out. If you want to sit on the couch, whatever. But you know what? I could have been sitting on the couch. I could have just been like, I'm not doing this video. But I just said, fuck it. I'm doing this video right now. And here we are. That's what I'm doing here. And I've honestly realized that I've got to stop. I've got to stop being so worried about what other people think. And I know that's like one of my biggest things. But I don't want to be a spiritual leader that acts like a god or acts like I'm the savior, because I'm not. I'm here to encourage people, here to help people. I'm here to give advice and opinions. But I'm not here to act like I know everything, because I don't. I know my knowledge of what I'm being given and the messages that are sent to me personally that I send out. There are other special people out there too that have their own message that is amazing and they have great gifts and talents, and they have a great different understanding of the same issues and the same thing going on. We can't just always have, oh, it's just this one person. Oh, it's just this and that. Because we all have gifts and talents. We all can contribute to anything and help each other. We don't need the elites. We don't need the Democrats. We don't need the Republicans. We don't need them. We can do this. But are you willing to? Are you willing to fight for that? Are you willing to speak up? Really? Are you really able to be in your truth? And be honest about who you are? Everything, dark and light. Because they have to balance each other. We all have our dark side and our light side. And it is hard. It is hard to balance the dark with the light, because obviously the dark side's a little bit more, fun. It gets you in trouble. I just want you guys to be careful of who you listen to. You can listen to whoever, especially on TikTok or the internet. I'm not really prefer TikTok. I know people want me to do TikTok and make little skits or sketches there, but I just don't prefer TikTok because it's so short, and it's so short mind span, because once you get to the next, people forget, and they can follow you, but do they really watch you? Do they really understand what you're trying to do here? It's just, I'd rather do these videos here and post them. Like I said, I may get taken off. I may get taken off Facebook or YouTube for talking about these things. But like I said, I need to make a Rumble too. I need to make a Rumble and post the videos on there. So if I ever get taken off Facebook or YouTube, I'll go on Rumble and I'll start posting on Rumble. So I mean, just be very mindful, because there are some people who honestly believe that they're that they've got, they're a god. Really, I mean, I'm serious. And it just, need a little bit of, those people need a little bit of help. And I'm not trying to, judge or be like that. But I have been very honest and truthful about things that I have issues with my trauma and my patterns and my cycles. I may have not said all of them, but when you're watching someone who is being truthful and who's not, who is just being spiritual and just doing it for clout. Because I don't give a damn if one person watches this video or thousands of people watch this video, because that's not what it's about. I'm not here to get fame or be like that. I'm here to help people. I'm here to help people get to the destination that they need to go. That's what I'm here for. God sends me these people. God sends me these people that need help. That need to go in their direction, in their life. And that's what I do. And I hope that when you watch this, or anybody that watches this, I hope that you do feel that way, that you do feel that I'm being truthful and that I'm being in myself and honest. And it's hard to find people like that. It's hard to find people who will admit their issues and their problems. and their dark side, because a lot of people, they don't want to admit that. They don't want to talk about that. They only want to talk about their greatness. That's it. They only want to only do one side. But we all have dark side. We all have things that, you know, are just not, you know. So I just wanted to say that. And like I said, I am just speaking up on some of these things that I wanted to speak out about. And you can believe it, you cannot believe it. You know, you have to be in your own truth. But I'm just trying to get people to understand that just look and see what's going around right now with all of this. Because anybody who fell for the spell, anybody who took that shot is going to get a wake-up call. Going to get a wake-up call about it. They're being very quiet about it. And this new shot, they haven't even tested it on humans. No testing at all. Also, I also want to talk about the reason why with Big Pharma. One reason that I don't trust them is when I went through infertility. I was going through infertility for about 2 years, and I just couldn't get pregnant. I went to an infertility doctor, and he immediately said, I mean, out of all the things that he could have done, he just immediately said that, oh, well, you know, your only option at this point is a medication called Lupron, which puts you in a premenopause state. So it helps you not have a period, so then you're not having more tissue damage from endometriosis, and hopefully that would help get you pregnant. But what the doctors and specialists forget to tell you is that Lupron, the same medication used even on trans people now. And I think there's another one used for something. I'm like I said, I should have done my research, but it is a chemotherapy drug for prostate cancer, advanced prostate cancer. And they don't tell you that it's chemo. They wanted me to do 6 shots, so one every month for 6 months. I did not want to do it because I did a little bit research on it, but you know, I thought, okay, well, I'll try it for a month and see what happens. See if it's okay, and if it's okay, if I can deal with it, I'll keep going. And I'll tell you, the first month that I took it, I literally wanted to kill myself. I'm not joking. It was that bad. Half my hair fell out. I was going fucking crazy. There was a time I was driving on the highway. I had no idea where I was. I even went in my neighborhood and I completely forgot where my house was and where I lived. And I tried to even pull it up on my phone, and my internet wasn't working. And I was freaking out calling my mom. And I'm like, I don't know where I'm at. I'm in my neighborhood and I don't even know where I live. I was having constant, what is it called? Hot flashes. I was having constant hot flashes. It was the most horrible drug I have ever done. Ever. Awful. And the fact that they are giving this medication also to trans who wants to change, and especially they do this on children. Children. Sick. That's why I don't trust the big pharma. And that's why I don't trust doctors. And I hope the healthcare system can change as well, because that is another whole issue. Well, I would love to keep going. And I've got a little bit of time to spend with my children, so that's what I'm going to do. I just hope that people wake up and see what's going on and see that if you were one of the people who, was all about masks and put on your masks and go, you better get your, or you don't care about people and you want them to die. I hope you pray and ask for forgiveness for being that way. Because this is going to be, we're also in the biggest propaganda movie ever. Ever. I'm literally just chilling and watching this movie. Because that's all you can do. And we're going to get the biggest shattered reality that we have ever seen in our lives. So I hope people are ready. And this isn't to scare or have, this is not to scare either or have like fear, like the fear propaganda of, oh my God, we're all gonna die, or we're all gonna, oh, it's the end of the world. Like, no. I'm talking about just waking up from, what you've got going on in your mind, what you're thinking, and get out of that sometimes. And I have to as well. There are other opinions and things that people say that are very well better than what what my opinion is or what I think. But a lot of people don't want to get out of that. Get out of that mindset and get out of your head for a second and just try to understand the other person and what they're saying, and kind of put yourself in their shoes to understand. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people just want to be right and want to be, they don't want to listen to what somebody else says, or they don't care, because they still think that whatever they were grown up with or was taught is still right. And a lot of things are going to change, but this is for good. This is so for good. This is going to be good for us. It's just whether or not you're willing to do it and go and be prepared. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm getting kind of tired now. It's like I said, I get these like these spurts of energy, and then I just like whoop, go down. I have, my human design, I'm a generator. So what that means is I only have a certain amount of energy for certain things. So when I'm doing something that I like or love or I'm passionate about, I get energy. But if I don't, or there's certain times during the day where the energy runs out and I need to take a nap or I need to just lay down or whatever, that's kind of how I am. And now I'm just whoop, shutting down. So yeah, we're in my closet today, and I do want to show one thing because, like I said, I didn't want to go outside; it was too hot, and then the other room wasn't going to work out. I really wanted to show my whole outfit because I got these new boots. I love them. Literally, it is me. It's me, and I want to show them real quick because this is what they are. Like, look at that. Look at that. But no, like, I've already worn them once out in public, but they're so pretty and they're so me. And I'm gonna wear these a lot because why the fuck not? Really. And I don't really care, like, when anybody, like, I love these. And tomorrow they have, if anybody's in Oklahoma or Tulsa, they have this studio called Temple of Dance, and it's for more of like adults that want to continue to keep dancing. And they have a like heels, it's called heels class, so it's more of like a sexy dancing, and you can wear heels with it. So tomorrow they have the class, so there's a hair right there, I may go ahead and wear these and do the heel dance with these, but we shall see. I'll do a little bit, it depends on what the dance is, really, honestly. And it's fun. Like, I'm really enjoying this time right now. This is I the last few weeks I've just been kind of going through, like, I just been going through a lot. Like, there's just been a lot of things like just going in my head, and I'm trying to just figure out things and figure out myself right now. And but really right now though, I'm having a really great time with myself. I honestly am. Like, I mean, chaos, honestly, I thrive in chaos. I just do. I've had so many things happen in my life that it's honestly like, bring it. If something happens and another thing, I'm like, fucking bring it, because you know what? I've been used to that. That is literally my life. It is my life, and if that's how it's going to be in the future, I'm good. Like, I really am, because I've gone through so many things that I'm just like, fucking bring it on. And I I've just been feeling a lot, I don't know, I've just been feeling better. There are times I'm like this, but I mean, we're humans. It's not gonna be, happy all the time, or, sad all the time. There's moments for everything. But right now it's just, I just don't know. Like, I'm actually feeling very good right now, especially with going to dance classes, going to the gym. I'm doing more things, like, I'm doing more things for myself right now. And I'm starting to feel more confident whenever I can do things and more things for myself, instead of always self-sacrificing everything, and not really able to be myself or do something for myself, or do a passion, or do anything, because when I started this, I I honestly, you know, I honestly didn't know what I was going to really do with this. And honestly, I'm just going to be completely honest. I still don't know where this is going. I still feel like something's coming for me. Definitely something's coming, and I I'm just continuing to just bring the messages of what I need to bring, and whatever is going to come will come at the right time, and I will know, and I will figure it out. But right now is more of the time of I am building more confidence. I am doing more things for myself, and I'm feeling a lot better. And I just hope that whoever's watching this, if you want to feel better, like, go do something that you love. If you don't have money, find a way for something. You know, find anything that you can do that you may enjoy. Whether that's writing, you can be dancing even in the house if you want to dance. Like, you can dance anywhere. Listening to music, and like I said, painting. There's things you can do. You can take walks outside. I know it's hot in some places, but taking a walk or just going outside at night and looking at the stars. See, that I love that. I love being in like a dark area, cuz actually I'm in a really great area in Coweta, and it is dark at night and you can see the stars, and it is beautiful. And that's one of my things is I would always love to have like like maybe a bed or like a little tent or something with lights, or I don't know, something like in my head that I'm thinking about. But to be able to like lay down and like have a romantic thing of like looking at the stars, and I actually want a telescope. I need to get a telescope so I can look at the stars, but just laying there looking at the stars and just like feeling the frequencies, feeling just love. And that's where I'm going to end this video for tonight. And I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I know I ranted a little bit on this. And we're just going to see. We're just going to see whatever comes up for me here. And that's honestly it. Really. So, have a great week. Hopefully I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.